running in the T38 cerebral palsy category in the 200 metres, and she won 4 gold medals. So very, very similar sporting achievements between the two of us. I was also a Long Melford junior tennis champion as a boy, and Sudbury mixed doubles tennis champion.
Don't go away. Look, we can see the start list. The final for the men's 100-metre T44. We don't even need to explain what that classification is. I'm sure everybody knows. This is the race we have been waiting for. And
it's a shame it's come now, because I had quite a lot more sporting achievements of mine that I needed to run through.
They're more important in this race, aren't they, Jeremy?
Well, the saddest moment for me was in my university tennis career when I realised I only got picked for away games because I could drive the minibus. And every time it was a home game, I got dropped. But there we are. So there's Liu of China in lane 2. Now, do you know, there's about 6 people in this race that could win this. It really is going to be an absolute cracker. That's the Brazilian who, with the longer blades that Oscar wasn't too impressed with in the 200 metres, but we must stress, absolutely legal. There's Oscar Pistorius.
There's the biscuit for everyone in South Africa, Oscar Pistorius.
Come on, Oscar, you can do this, fella.
Thumbs up.
Much as I'd love to see the Brit win, I'd love to see Oscar beat the Brazilian and just say, in your face, fella.
And there's Richard Browne from the USA, qualifying time of 11:33. And here is the man of the moment.
Go, Jonnie.
Jonnie Peacock. Wow. 11:08 is qualifying time. He's just taken that energy in, but he's gone straight back to focusing on the job he's got to do.
There's the other South African, Arnu FOURIE, T44 category, qualified in 11:29.
We will see Blake Leaper from the United States, 23-year-old with a personal best of 10:91, qualified with 11:34. So let's hope that he gets close to his PB and we see this race sub 11 seconds. And Jerome Singleton in lane 9 from the USA with a personal best of 11:16, 26-year-old, and one that will make this race a very competitive one. Soon we'll hear silence in the stadium. There's Oscar.
I can't call this, you know. I honestly can't call this one. It's a bit of a short distance, this one, for Oscar.
Peacock with his home crowd.
You can hear them shout of Peacock, Peacock.
Peacock. And they're going to call just to stand up. They might quieten the crowd, I think, just for respect
so
for the athletes.
Yeah, it's because of the home crowd getting a bit too noisy. Oliveira of Brazil with the longer blades there, so he won't be able to get off quite as quickly. Oscar will get away quickly, but I think Peacock of Great Britain, just 19 years of age, he's going to be the one to watch. But you just can't ever rule out Oscar Pistorius. I mean, he was beaten the other day for the first time in about 9 years. The guy ran at the Olympics.
He will be burning to get that gold medal.
And the crowd just having explained nicely to them that, can you please be quiet?
Jonnie Peacock, 19-year-old, in front of his home crowd. It's going to be close.
Everybody else in their 20s, but 19-year-old Jonnie Peacock in lane 6. But all eyes on Oscar Pistorius in lane 4. This is the big one. It's the blue ribbon event, the men's 100 metres T44 final.
Oh. Again, Oliveira unsteady in the start position. Are they going to reset them, or are we going to see a red card or a green card?
Well, Oliveira toppled over. His blades are so long, he toppled over. There we can see he's not steady there.
Gee.
Why hasn't he got blocks? Everyone else has got blocks. He's not got blocks, and then he's wobbling.
Difficult to come out. Sure. Blocks. It's up to the athletes whether they choose to use them. It's not enforced.
But surely it would be an advantage. You could push away from
the block.
Exactly.
It is. It's more advantage, but depending on your own individual disability, you spend a lot of time practicing, training, and you work out what's best for your own disability to get out the quickest.
Marksman, can you issue a green card for the athletes, please?
Green card for the athletes. They're going to reset them.
Tell you what, I was tense at the start, and now I'm even tense.
So was I, and I'm sure all the viewers are. 2 South Africans in this race, 3 Americans, Brazilian,
and a Brit.
Peacock from Great Britain.
You just know that if he wins, it'll be Proud as a Peacock will be the headline.
On your mark.
Okay, let's get the replay out the way. Let's see what's happening.
All going through their routines.
Till I'm tense, I'm getting a bit...
So am I.
I'm getting a bit annoyed with the director now. So don't show us the replay. The race is going to be starting. All right, here we go. Let's run through them again. Liu in 2, Oliveira of Brazil in 3, Pistorius in 4, Browne of the States in 5, Jonnie Peacock, home favourite, in 6, Arnu FOURIE of South Africa in 7, and the 2 Americans, Leaper and Singleton, in 8 and 9. There's Jonnie Peacock. He has the fastest time. And this time they are away, and Peacock goes away strongly. It's Jonnie Peacock in the lead, and he's got competition on the inside from Browne of the USA, and Arnu FOURIE coming in for the bronze. It's going to be Peacock getting the gold, silver for Browne of the United States, and Arnu FOURIE of South Africa gets the bronze medal. It's a home win for Jonnie Peacock. A great result for him. 10.90.
10.90, fabulous result for Jonnie Peacock. I think Oscar was in 4th position. We'll just wait to see the results. Beautiful start from Jonnie Peacock. We'll see the replay in a second. He was fastest out of the blocks. Wonderful congratulatory hug there from Oscar.
Now, the thing with Jonnie Peacock, in every interview I've ever seen Jonnie Peacock say, he says his hero is Oscar Pistorius. He's just beaten his hero, and he's just got a hug from him. And now he's going over to hug Dan Greaves, the shot putter, the discus thrower. Dan Greaves says, get out there, do your lap of honour. Now that's great when you see 2 members of Paralympic GB going to hug each other. Let's have a look at this race then. It was Jonnie Peacock right from the start getting away. Browne from the States in 2nd place. And Liu of China on the inside. But then Oscar Pistorius and Arnu FOURIE. And it's FOURIE who gets the bronze, and Oscar Pistorius out the medals in 4th place.
So just going over the times there, Jonnie Peacock 10.90 with a Paralympic record. Richard Browne from the USA 11.03 with a personal best. Arnu FOURIE 11.08 with a regional record. Oscar Pistorius with 11.17 with a season's best, followed by Blake Leaper 11.21, Jerome Singleton 11.25, and Oliveira in 11.33 season's best.
Well, it's going to be a tricky one for me when I get in tonight, because the Brit has beaten the 2 South Africans, and my wife won't be happy about that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that race. I tell you what, that was a fantastic race, because there were 4 very good runners there. Look at Jonnie Peacock's face, just 19 years. He's still a teenager in front of a home crowd. He's beaten his all-time hero, Oscar Pistorius, who he mentions in every single interview. That cameraman needs to get out the way. Jonnie Peacock.
Well done to Jonnie Peacock. I'm really impressed how the great British athletes are performing. They're not underperforming. They're taking that energy from the stadium. They're using it to help with their adrenaline and taking that energy in for every